Rikard. Very well. Rikard, CEO of MTGx, the founder of Today, together with Spotify and Google.
Can we have a hug?
You can have a hug.
Yes.
You can always have a hug. And this
Thank
has
you so
two buttons, one green and one red, and if you don't understand them, you should leave the stage.
Okay, I can do that. All right, thank you for coming. It's great to be here with you all today on this very, very important day. I am a father of two. I have two young daughters, Athena and Alexandra. And there is not a day that I'm not completely blown away and amazed about their creativity, the way they learn things very, very quickly, their curiosity on new things. So I want to make sure that when they grow up in a world where they don't have no limitations in their own minds what they can do, or in the real world what they can do. And I want to make sure that that's not just for my daughters, because I think any parent would think the same way. We want to create a world where people can do what they love to do. So I've been thinking about this event for actually a very, very long time. And then a Thursday night, 4 weeks ago, I said that, no, I'm not going to make it for Women's Day. It's like too short notice. And then I closed my computer, and then I put up again and said, no, we're going to do it. So I emailed Christina, Daniel Ek at Spotify, Michelle and Gustav at Google, and said, we need to do this. And everyone said yes. So here we are. So thank you all for coming. And also, you should give an extra applaud for not just these people. We have Stina flying in from San Francisco. We have Rochelle flying in from New York. We have Michelle flying in from Singapore. Rochelle from New York. We have Christina coming in from London. So we have people coming in from all over. I'm just amazed that people take the time. So let's give them all an applaud for making this happen. So the best thing to find out how exciting media and technology is to give people the opportunity to try it. So one of the things we did was that we invited our daughters to the office and asked them to do a little trailer for this event for you. So we're going to play that trailer now. So have a look. Okay. Pretty good, huh? So I had a long career in media and technology. And before joining MTG, I was at Google for 6 years. And I know for a fact that companies become much, much better if you have both men and women, if you have people from all countries, from all religions working together to make something amazing. And I think that this is what I brought with me when I came to MTG. For those who don't know MTG is probably much bigger than you think. So we have some 60 TV channels across 35 markets. We're on 4 continents. But we also we're a TV operator, we have radio, we have production companies, and lots of digital services. So it's a traditional broadcast entertainment company with a global footprint. So how can you take that company who have been entertaining people around the world for a long time through one-to-many, so broadcasting one-to-many, to create a digital interactive experiences. So what we did is that we said we want to bring together the best and the brightest from all corners of the world. We want to have the people who have the X factor to really make a change here and who have some special talents. So when doing this, we want to make sure we attract the best and the brightest. And people who are the best and brightest are also typically very passionate around what they do. So this morning, I actually made this presentation this morning, I did a little clip art, but here are some of the teams that we have in MTGx. So we hired some, I think we're like 60, 80 people, there are some consultants, but say 80 people since we launched last summer, so less than 9 months. So I asked them, I was in Russia this week, and I emailed the team and said, can't you make a video and very, very quickly pitch and talk about what you do? So here's the team.
At Xventure is all about talent. That's why we're searching the universe to find the right startup to team up with so we can build the future of entertainment.
MTG is a leading sports broadcaster, and we always look for the next big thing. Today, esports is growing globally, and maybe with Via Game we can bring esports to the next Olympics.
I've been working with gaming for almost 2 years now, and right now our main focus is esports, which is a lot of fun.
We know that 70% of all the people watching TV has a second screen on their lap. Our job is to find out exactly what they want to do. We believe that in 18 months' time we're not going to talk about second screen experiences anymore, but this is going to be something so natural and it's going to be in our MTG DNA.
I just launched a new play service in 7 countries with content from 20 of our linear channels and also content from one of our new partners, Viacom. We want to focus on you, our users, so you can find the content that you love.
MTG is not your average investor. We have radio and TV assets, both linear and online, and billions in capital to support.
So I'm, of course, very, very proud of the team. And since we launched this summer, to give you a feel for why this is so exciting, I thought I'll share with you what we launched the past 28 days in February. In February, we launched a new video-on-demand service in 9 countries, so bringing together the channels that you know, TV3, 6, 8, and 10, for example, but we have that in a couple of more countries. We also launched a new music service which brought together all the radio stations that we have, so you may know Lugna Favoriter or Riks or Bandit or Power, together with social media, so a new kind of visual radio experience. We also had Olympics as the first European commercial broadcaster and actually pulled it up despite some skeptics. But we brought a new kind of experience with digital media, how you really could engage with not just the content, but also with a lot of the athletes. And we're bringing this new sports service to Scandinavia now, which is a combination of your best sort of newspaper with the unique kind of video content that we would have in our group. We're also investing not just in normal sports, but also in esports or professional gaming. So we partner up with DreamHack, which is the largest computer festival in the world, to create content around professional gaming. And gaming is not just the pimple teenage guys anymore. This is a mass phenomenon. I think, how many here have ever played Angry Bird? Hand up. Okay, so almost everyone. And also second screen. We're bringing this experience where you have TV, but you want to interact with your friends. TV is a social media, so we're bringing these things. We just launched around Top Model, a second screen experience, but also around the Olympics. We are launching a new social commerce experience where you can find all those deals that you see in TV commercials and basically bring you into the store. We are launching some things with Splay, which is the largest YouTube network. So we're bringing all of our channels, but also content around certain verticals like fashion and food, etc. So that's some of the things we're doing. So as you can see, it's a lot of going on just in 1 month. But what ties it all together is that what we really want to do is that we want to bring you together or bring you closer to the things that you love the most. It might be music, it might be movies, it might be sport, whatever it is, we want to bring you closer to those kind of experiences. So if you want to do that, and do that in a very, very short time, there are 2 things that can make that happen. One is you need people who are very passionate, and also you need people who are very talented. But you also need people from all around the world, and you need both men and women. Because all of our users are coming from all around the world, but also users are also men and women. So of those people we hired, we have 10 different nationalities, and we're 43% women. So we're trying, it's hard, but we need to attract the right talent. And that's the learning. I've been in California for some time now, and my favorite speaker to invite here would have been Steve Jobs, but he couldn't come. But he very eloquently put it what I'm trying to say, so I thought I'll have a little clip and have him say it to you.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard, and you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it and you don't really love it, you're going to give up. And that's what happens to most people, actually. If you really look at the ones that ended up being successful, unquote, in the eyes of society and the ones that didn't, oftentimes it's the ones that are successful loved what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit because they're sane, right? Who would want to put up with this stuff if you don't love it? So it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of worrying constantly. And if you don't love it, you're going to fail. So you got to love it. You got to have passion. And I think that's the high order bit. The second thing is you've got to be a really good talent scout, because no matter how smart you are, you need a team of great people, and you've got to figure out how to size people up fairly quickly, make decisions without knowing people too well, and hire them, and see how you do, and refine your intuition, and be able to help build an organization that can eventually just build itself, because you need great people around you.
So what do you think? I think you should give him an applause. So this is sort of the essence of what we're starting here together. And this is not going to be a one-off. We're going to do this every year. But actually, this event is not the end. This is actually the beginning. So what we want to do is that we want to make sure that young women get an opportunity to try out media and technology already this summer. So we're planning to getting a huge number of internships or trainees opening positions. I think we have some 21 who signed up already. So we hope to get to 100. We'll see how that's going to work out. So take this opportunity to listen to the speakers, get inspired with new ideas, make sure that you make some new connections, and hopefully we'll see you in the industry, maybe working for Christina 10 years down the line. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.